Hi everyone, I hope you guys are all continuing to stay well and healthy and safe. I just wanted to provide an example of an activity you guys can do at home with some things you might have around your house that you would maybe typically put in recycling. I have a milk jug, I have a milk carton, and I also have an empty water bottle. You can have your kiddo decorate whatever container you end up deciding to use, so that way it's more fun and appealing to use. I also have a clothespin, and then I have just like a little small item. I have just little fuzzy cotton balls. You could use regular cotton balls, you could use small erasers, you could use buttons, you could use cones, whatever you have, because this is going to be like a grasping and putting in activity. So you can work on using that pincer grasp, so the thumb and the index finger to grab the item, so you can have the item that you choose to use on the table, and use your thumb and your index finger to pick up the cotton ball and drop it into the different containers. For the if you're using a water bottle, sometimes they might get stuck at the top. So you might have to, you can practice some finger isolation. So you just using your index finger to push the cotton ball into the container. So you can just use your hand to do this, and then once the container's filled up, then they can practice using their whole hand together and then pouring whatever item you put in the container back out. You can use, I grabbed a clothespin, but you could also use kitchen tongs, or you could use tweezers. So again, working that pincer grasp, you can use your thumb and your index finger, and you'll have your child squeeze open the top to grab a cotton ball and drop it into the containers. Again, for the water bottle, if it gets stuck at the top, then they can use their other hand using their index finger to push it into the container. If you want to work on some bilateral coordination, so that's using both of the hands together, you can just choose one container and you can have them use one hand to hold and stabilize the container on the table, while they use that pincer grasp with their hand to pick up the item and drop it in, or use their pincer grasp on the clothespin or the kitchen tongs or the tweezers to squeeze, grab the item, and drop it into the container. You can also work on some midline crossing. So I would take my cotton balls or whatever item you choose to use. I'm going to put them on the left side of my body, and I'm going to put the container that I'm choosing to use on my right side of the body. I'm going to take my right hand, so midline crossing, so that's going across the body. So I'm going to reach with my right hand across, pinch the item that I'm using, bring it back and drop it into the container. Then you can switch sides. So I'm going to put the container on my left side. I'm going to put the cotton balls on my right side, reaching across my body with my left hand, pinch the cotton ball, and drop it into the container. Again, you can do the same thing if you're going to use a clothespin or kitchen tongs or tweezers. So this was just an example of an activity that I wanted to show you guys how you could work on some fine motor skills, some visual motor skills, that bilateral coordination using both hands together, or that midline crossing, so reaching across the body. I hope you and the kids find this activity fun. I'm hoping to post some more activities soon, so stay tuned and continue to stay safe and healthy. Bye guys.